Hey guys, it's Sekaar. I just want to say thank you so much for making that last video just absolutely pop off. You guys are actually insane. Thank you so much. I was really nervous about uploading it because it was my first time uploading in over a month, so I was really nervous about that, but you guys really just you showed a lot of support, so I really appreciate that, guys. But today we're going to be going over my stamina DK build, and I have been playing it so much lately, and I'm really liking it. So don't worry, there are some clips at the end of the video just to show you guys that it works. I really like this build. I think that it's got a lot of potential. So I hope you guys enjoy the build, and yeah, let's get on with it. Thank you. All right, let's get started. Let's look at our character sheet first. First things first is our attributes are going to look like this. I'm going to put 18 points into health while keeping 46 points into stamina. It's going to give us a nice chunky health pool this way, and it's just to be able to phase tank on this build is really nice. You're going to be really tanky, and honestly, that's a lot of stam for a StamDK too. So I think that the pool between the health and the stam is very nice, while also keeping 19.5k magic. I think that the stats on this look really nice on that. And on top of that, we're also going to be an Imperial on this class. That way we keep with our max health, max stam, and our sustain as well, giving that reduced cost passive. Our food is going to be Bewitched Sugar Skulls to get that max health, magic, and stam. And our Mundus is going to be the Serpent. Our gear is going to look like this. Our main hand is going to be the Vadishram Perfected Maul. I have it in Nirnhoned. It'd probably be better in Sharpened, but I really don't have enough transmutes to switch it around right now. But either one's fine. I really think that Sharpened would be better on this, though. On back bar, we have Sword and Board of Potentates. My sword is powered, but I've been debating on going with charged lately. That way I can get that sustain up from my poisons on my back bar. It's honestly, I really think I might switch to charged with that, but powered is really nice to get those juicy heals. And then our shield is going to be sturdy. Our head and shoulders are going to be Bloodspawn. Our head is going to be medium, and our shoulders are also going to be medium. And as always, like I say with all these builds, everything is going to be in the Prismatic enchant. So head is going to be medium Bloodspawn in Impen. Chest is going to be Champion of the Hist in Reinforced. The reason why I'm using Champion of the Hist is if you look at these 5 pieces, the 2 piece is weapon and spell damage. The 3 piece is max stam, the 4 piece is max stam, and the 5 piece is max health. And then the other 5 piece is also gain minor heroism at all times while you're in combat, generating 1 ultimate every 1.5 seconds. On DK, ultimate is huge. It's going to give you so much sustain, so having that heroism up literally 24/7 in a fight is actually the most amount of just sustain you could possibly get. So between that and Bloodspawn, you're getting ultimates so fast, especially if you have Potentates on your back bar too, the 3-piece. Your Corrosive's going to be a lot cheaper too. So, and plus the reduced cost of Imperial on that on top of that. So the sustain just from using your ult as much as possible is beautiful, guys, trust me. The waist piece is medium trainee in Impen. That way we get that. We have 1 extra piece on this build, so always use trainee if you have 1 extra piece. That way you get that 1.4k max health. Our hands are going to be Champion of the Hist in Reinforced. Our legs are going to be Champion of the Hist in Reinforced. And our feet are going to be Champion of the Hist in Impen. Our necklace is Champion of the Hist in the Swift trait with the stamina recovery glyph. We're always going to use a Malakath ring on a DK, so this is ours. I have it in Swift with weapon damage. And then our other ring is going to be Potentates with weapon damage glyph and the Swift on to complete our triple Swift so that we are fast. If you look at it like this though, with our Potentates, which what it does, if you guys don't know, the 2-piece reduces your player damage by 3%, and the 3-piece reduces the cost of your ultimates by 15%. So you are getting so much reduced cost from both Potentates on your back bar and being Imperial. So if you look at it, your ultimate, if corrosive, is down to 159 from when it usually costs 200, and that's gonna be so cheap. You're gonna be able to use that so often in a fight. So let's skip that for now, but let's go to our offensive skills. Our first skill is going to be Dizzying Swing. I don't use this as much as I should. I usually just try to dot them up with Venomous Claw and Noxious Breath. That way they're taking a lot of damage from both of those, and you get your poison passives proc from that. So dizzying is kind of the thing that I use on the enemy once both my poisons are on them. So it's a really good way to keep your damage up and to keep pressure on your enemy. Noxious Breath is going to put a nice dot on the enemy, and it's also going to affect your enemy with Major Breach, so it's going to reduce their physical and spell resistance by 6k. For Momentum, this is going to be your source of Major Brutality, increasing your weapon damage by 20%, and you're getting Minor Endurance as well, so you're going to get that stamina recovery up by 20%, or by 15% as well. And for Momentum is going to be your Snare Removal, so that's why I use For Momentum over Rally. So activating that, you can get out of a sticky situation if you're if you need to. Venomous Claw is a huge dot that you can get over 14 seconds, and it's just absolutely it's such a good skill to keep on your enemies at all times. It applies so much pressure. And then Reverse Slice is my last ability. This is going to be my Execute. I like Reverse Slice lately over Executioner because I like to hit multiple enemies at once with this, and it's just I feel like I'm doing more in a 1vx situation with Reverse Slice than I can with Executioner, and I really don't see too much of a difference between the two skills when you're comparing the Execute bonus. So that's why I like Reverse Slice over Executioner personally. Take Flight is such a hard-hitting ultimate, and since I'm Imperial, it's so cheap. It's only 103 ultimate, so it's almost a spammable at this point. So if you see an opportunity to execute somebody and you don't have time to hit your Reverse Slice, hit that Take Flight and it'll most likely kill him. It hits hard. And then on our back bar, we're going to be using Fragmented Shield. This is going to be your source of major mending. So if you're in the middle of taking a lot of damage, you hit that, then you start to hit your Vigor and your Cauterize. They're going to get some really nice heals out there. So get that Fragmented Shield out, and Fragmented Shield is also going to help your sustain. So whenever you use that, you're going to get some stamina back as well. So it's just a give and take, and it's really nice. Reverb, I've been using that to kind of stun my enemies while I'm in the middle of just weaving all my abilities. That way I can keep them on their toes as well, and that way they just don't get to cast on me for free. It's a free stun on them, so just using that, it's pretty cheap too. So, and it provides a little bit of damage, but I don't use it for the damage, I use it for the stun. Resolving Vigor, as always, it's a stamina class. Guys, this is the best stamina heal in the game. Always use that. Cauterize, it's being able to heal yourself with that without dipping into your stamina pool is really nice. And then also being able to heal your allies really helps as well in a situation. Volatile Armor is going to be your source of major resolve, so getting that physical and spell resistance up is really nice. And then you also put a nice dot on the enemy too with that, so it's just free damage on the enemies. And then Corrosive, it's one of my favorite ultimates in the game. You're taking so much mitigated damage. You're barely getting hit at all. It's really nice to be able to just tank a lot and just be able to just gain your footing. And then you're also doing a lot of damage every second, and then you're also ignoring the enemy's physical and spell resistance, so you're just hitting so hard while you're in that. So that's why I use that. And then our champion points are going to look like this. Our blue tree, our 4 main slottables are going to be Ironclad, Resilience, Master at Arms, and Deadly Aim. And as always, just build up into all the CPs that you don't have, but these are the most important. Definitely get your Tireless Discipline up and your Eldritch Insight. Having that little bit of extra max really helps. As far as the red tree goes, our 4 main slottables are Rejuvenation, Fortified, Boundless Vitality, and Pain's Refuge. These are going to help you sustain a lot more. Getting the Rejuvenation is just helping your recovery overall. Fortified gets your armor up. Boundless Vitality gets your health up. And then Pain's Refuge minimizes your damage taken whenever you have negative effects on you. So the more negative effects, the less damage you take. So it's kind of a good situation for when you're 1vxing. And then the only things that are really important in the green tree, as always, are Rationer and Liquid Efficiency, but also, as always, get Breakfall, get that 35% reduced fall damage passive in there, and you will be able to just kite around, and it's a lot better for you, I promise. All right, guys, that's the build. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do enjoy, as always, I'd appreciate any kind of support with the likes, comments. Okay. Oh yeah, we always do a game with the comments now. This time, let me know what your favorite food is. Like, what is your go-to comfort food? If you could have anything in the world right now, and it'll make you feel like, you know, just the best kind of food that you can ask for, what would you have right now? For me personally, I love sushi, so that's my answer. So I really appreciate you guys playing along with the comments. It really helps me. So I'll see you guys next time. And if you want to see this build live in action, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/Sekaar. But until then, I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks.